Brenda.
Oh, you want me to do it now?
Oh, okay.
I, Brenda Thompson,
I, Bridget Thompson,
do solemnly swear that I will
do solemnly swear that I will
support the Constitution of the United States
support the Constitution of the United States
and the state of Missouri,
and of the state of Missouri,
the provisions of all laws of this state
the provisions of all laws of this state
affecting cities of this class
affecting cities of this class
and the ordinance of the city.
and the ordinances of the city.
I possess the qualifications required for such office as
That I possess the qualifications required for such office as
specified in the laws of the state of Missouri,
specified in the laws of the state of Missouri,
and that I will demean myself faithful in said office.
and that I will demean myself faithfully in said office.
All right. Need you to sign it.
Thank you, thank you. Just right here?
Right here.
Okay.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Alderman Brenda Thompson.
Here.
Alderman Kathy Burton. Here. Alderman Zenadino.
Here.
Alderman Annette Hacker.
She's coming. Okay, to explain, President Thompson, I had to call all the aldermen, so Annette didn't think she's going to get to here tonight, but she is on her way. Lately, I called each alderman, told them who I was nominating, and they all agreed. They had to okay the nomination of the alderman. And we did it over the phone. I had the right to do it because we could not have voted tonight on time if we didn't. So they don't change nothing with this thing. But I wanted it on tape with why it, but you were sworn in before the meeting because we couldn't open it till you were sworn in. But the board, the aldermen all had voted in that alderman. And that's a matter of the record of the minute now. Okay. Need a consent of the approval of the agenda.
Make a motion to send the agenda.
We need a second. Motion made, and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? You want to make the next motion? Consent agenda.
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Need a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. I take care of that. No public forum tonight. No business business. We swore in the new office, but that bit was put out before we did that. Departmental assignments. Is anybody gonna be over the police department?
What does that involve?
Huh?
What does it involve?
Working with him and making reports, or just working with him, son?
I'll do it.
Okay, I'm going to, you'll have the street and the police car,
Okay.
if that's okay. Now, I have to tell what I'm going to do, and then you have to okay it. Okay, but, and that's agreed to go water and sewer, right? Now, you're going to have police and street, you're going to have fire department, and you're going to have the park, and park, cemetery, and animal control. I guess we have to vote on that. And make a motion to accept my nomination.
I make a motion to accept the nominations.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That's your new department. Oh, we got a resolution here
Yeah.
on banking. We need that, Doc's gonna be able to sign a check. We need to make a motion, because we have to turn that into the bank if we voted on it before they can accept his signature. So I need a motion that he be allowed to sign checks.
I make a motion for Wendy Goff for banking authorization.
Making that motion, second. All in favor? Opposed? Okay, Doc, you had to make arrangement to go up to the bank.
Here we go, or?
Yeah.
I'll get the paperwork first, I gotta have everything signed, I gotta get it signed, I have everything signed first, and then I'll get hold of you as soon as I get everything.
Okay.
Okay. But before you leave tonight, I would like to sign
Sure.
this paper.
See, Carl used to be emergency backup under normal circumstances, me or in that. But if we were both unable, you would be able to sign it. You and the clerk.
All right.
Yeah, so, all we got to report, emergency management, you got
I
anything?
have nothing to report.
Police department, if they give us a report, I have not seen it.
I got
He's supposed to be doing that, I don't know, I don't have one here, do
No. He has
I?
got.
I haven't talked to him,
He's,
but we're gonna have to, that'd be the first good thing, you know, we're doing, to make him start getting the report, or the board report, if it can't be here.
Okay.
Fire department, right now, and that,
I didn't leave nothing with me. I know we had some assist.
I'm just frankly left and all that, there's nothing major, I don't think.
No, it's nothing.
The only one I know for sure is Smoky trailer and,
Yeah.
thing burnt over there on the island. And they were reinforcements in a couple calls, but I don't know anything else. Street department,
On streets, who do I find out, from whom do I find out what the status of repairs is and what they get some schedule? I know nothing about getting asphalt.
well, we got a lot of asphalt on hand and back for patching right now. I don't know how many things, and, most of what street, with the budget, what it is, we can't cover one right now. We're gonna have to keep patching,
And then
but we
patching,
do keep plenty on hand. Right now, we got several bags.
is patching scheduled weekly or
And
is patching scheduled weekly or
just whenever we notice and it needs it.
whenever somebody complains, we got a worker to do it.
then I noticed on 4th Street, right by Ronnie's house, where it was dug up a while back, it's been patched, but the ends haven't, it's missing.
The edge is awful hard to do without equipment, but they can be helped.
Okay.
And we got, street right here, Cedar. That whole line going up through there, we're probably gonna have to get some hot asphalt from somebody that's coming, because it's sitting that deep where it's thinking that, doesn't have one leak there before. We may have to look at getting somebody in here to do that, because we don't have equipment to put out hot and know that all the way up. We have to, and it's hard to get him right, because nobody wants that smaller job. Maybe we get a couple other things done at the same time. Get enough to get somebody to come in and do it. Street, and we got water, wastewater.
As of right now, we've got all the leaks fixed.
That we know of.
That we know of.
At 10 o'clock last night.
Not for last, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on that one, yeah, but we got it, so. As far as I know, all our samples from water and sewer's been coming back good, so. So I got-
We got another part-time employee that's gonna be helping it out a little bit. He worked with Frankie up there, and he's gonna work with him down there. Eric Hollard, Hollard, and he's a pretty good worker. Some of you may know him, and you may not know him. He'll get in there, he ain't afraid to get dirty. Water, that's pretty well both of them together. Park, cemetery, I don't know anything, but where I still, I get a hold, I'm trying to get a meeting going with the chamber to fix the restrooms and things. And we gotta have 3 new doors. Our waterman, our part-time street worker said he might be able to take care of everything else, but we gotta get them doors and things done by somebody else. So I'm gonna get with the chamber late next week and see if I can get something going on that. But they've already all agreed with it, but I gotta get some estimates or get some, and it's not as hard to do with the chamber paying for it as it is with the city. We don't have to jump the rope so much. But we still need to find, somebody to do it at a reasonable price. But that should happen, we can get that back open and start everything going, and down water. We can open it, but if we fix everything in there, they're going in and tear it up, we can't lock the doors and things, and you don't need to fix it. They have to tear it up sometime when it is locked. Okay. With that all done, citizen participation, are there any you here
We're not on
to
the
just
docket.
listen or just,
We're not on the docket.
but you're welcome if you got anything you want to do or complain about, or you got
Yeah,
one?
please.
I got a notice from you guys about puppies.
Tell who you are, where you live.
My name is Rose Marslick. I live at 399 Cemetery Road, Decatur, please. Unfortunately, this dog that was brought to me, she was pregnant, we didn't know it, I just knew her eye was blown. I got the vet. Somebody hit her or kicked her real hard. We got her back to normal. She has, it blew the eye, it moves fine, but they said she has no vision left in it. Well, she ended up dropping 11 puppies, and I didn't know that when my nephew brought her to me, she was pregnant and didn't know either. Well, we found homes for 4 of them, we've got 7 left, and may have another one because apparently the Jeff is gonna come down and get one, according to his granddaughter. I just talked to her. I'm not sitting on this, I've been actively looking at shelters, I've been actively looking at sanctuaries, I've been looking anywhere and everywhere. I've had Anna's assistance because she knows more internet stuff than I do. But I have been following up every day with these people, trying to get them to call me. The problem is, ever since COVID hit, a lot of them have closed their doors. But the ones that stay open are overrun, and a lot of them don't want to return their calls because of it. They figure, okay, people eventually get the hint. Well, if they follow through on the calls, I know where else to go and go to the next step. Starting Sunday, her and I are going to go to Buckeyes and take a couple, one of each color, and get people variety, and see if we can, get them homes that way. See some of them might want to move a farmer in the area, something like that. They're healthy as can be, just finding them a place to go now because all the shelters, they're not accepting anymore.
How old are they?
They'll be 6 months, January, or 26th of July, because they were born January 26th.
And this is an example of one, this is one of them.
And I trained him before she got him. Like I said, I told you, I trained service dogs. And I told her, at worst to worst, before we got to this point, at worst to worst, I could find people that need a service animal, train it for them, make sure everything's clear with landlords or whatever, and give them one, because the state requires $52,000 for a disabled person to have one. Because technically they are responsible for all that animal's medical, from the day that they get it to the day it dies, whether it changes ownership or not. They still are responsible for that medical. Nobody on disability has $52,000. So it was just an extra avenue and resource that I could train them and get them with people that need them. And I've been training them, but we're still stuck with, I'm not trying to just, forget about them. No, I'm trying to find them homes. I worked for rescues for years, but it can be kind of difficult, especially since.
There's like on Facebook, they have a Southeast Missouri rescue.
Yes, we contacted them too, and the same issue is, now, if we need to give a donation, we have a third party that is willing to help us with a donation. If we find some places that want them, or that can take them, but require like a $25 or $50 donation, this third party is willing to pay for that donation. That kind of gets them in there and helps out with their care. I get it, trust me, I know, it's expensive. But I am trying every avenue, I'm not ignoring anybody,
And did you speak at all with Barton, the guy, the animal control guy in St. John?
I spoke with Barton a lot over the years. I helped him out with some things too for animals. I spoke to him, and he told me that the only avenue he has is he just gets on the phone and starts calling. That's the only avenue he has, because I spoke to him yesterday. So, this is where I'm at. I'm not ignoring anybody, okay? And I know the outside of my property is also lacking, but with my disabilities, it's kind of hard for me to get out. And then my brother's home, and he has cancer and is allergic to the sun. So I have no help. So I get out there when I'm capable, and when I do. I work, and I just do what I can. Other than my brother coming back home, I live by myself. So, and if it wasn't for Anna helping me find homes for him, I don't know where I'd be. Because I know connections in Illinois, but Illinois won't take Missouri animals. So, that's all I can tell you. I'm not sitting on this. I wouldn't do it. They need homes, and I can't take care of all of them forever. And I've got 4 dogs in my home. And that includes the mama she's disabled. I've dealt with handicapped animals a lot over the years. So I just, why scare her anymore by trying to shove her, push her on somebody else? I'll just keep her. She don't give me no problems. She gets hyper, but that's part of the book. Yes, this is my trusty psychic, Scarlet. But yeah, I'm not doing this to hurt anybody. I'm doing this, I'm trying to find them home because I can't continue to take care of them, and I know that. Scarlet Renee, no, keep it please. She's friendly. So, I just want to let you guys know that I'm not ignoring anybody. I have been working on it. It's just, like I said, since COVID, it's hard to find them.
But you have to realize that we have ordinances too.
Yes, I do.
And you got lots of violations up there.
What do you mean?
Well,
You talking household or we talking
condition
animals?
of your fence, your yard, your trash, the door, you're not keeping your place up. You got a lot of violations. And I feel sorry for you, you got a lot of problems. But we also got ordinances that has to be looked at and done. And
Okay.
have to be dogs.
Right, but let me say something. The trash issue was not me. It was the people that own the property next door. Because every time I turn around, I have to come outside and I had to clean up all that trash on my own, and I did it myself. I stacked my wood. It's wood that was given to me for me to build on, because, I'm working on my house. But as far as trash, no. I do the trash and make sure it goes out. Billy just drags the cans down the street, down to the end of the driveway.
The old furniture you're planning on,
Yeah, I don't know where to go with it. And yes, I could have put the couch in my van and taken it off. My van's been down all winter. So I've had no way of figuring out
we're
where to go.
helping her with that to get it running again.
They got it, yeah. And once I do that, I can get rid of it. Honestly, we could even put my couches on a trailer and take it somewhere to a dump and get rid of it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, have all plenty of stuff out. You're gonna have to pay for that too, because it's by weight, so,
I know, I go to the one up there. So,
$50 a ton, I just took a bunch up and they raised the price.
So like one couch or something would cost me that much.
No.
So, because I got that one and I got the one over by the side of the fence. I just tried to do that to keep everything neat you know, trying not to cause any more problems. But, yeah, I've got building issues, so to speak. But I'm getting there slowly but surely. But as far as the puppies, I'm not sitting on this. I'm hoping that we can find them homes or get them with a shelter. I told her, I said, even if we have to split them up and take 2 to one shelter, 2 to another shelter, and then get them out there more where more people can see them and have a bigger chance.
Just for reference, how many dogs are you up to?
I've got my 4, and then I have 7 puppies left. which
But
I-
one's spoken for now.
Yep, the one's spoken for now. He's got to come out and pick it up.
So, it's.
And as far as the cats go, I've been taking care of every cat that has come around for years. And I've gotten 37 of those stray cats homes. So I'm not sitting there. I'm trying to do something, and shelters won't take cats anymore. They're just too far overrun. And I get it. I worked for them for 2 years. But I'm trying, and it's not like I'm just sitting there, you know?
You're not wanting to keep them.
No, I can't. Not at my age, not with my health. I can't keep all this. And I don't want them all, you know. So I've been trying from day one that they were born. We've been asking people, sending the word around, trying to get homes for them. I can't. It's the only thing I would do by them that would be right. I wouldn't want to just throw them into a no-kill shelter and just have them bring them all down.
Well, we'll have to try to work with it, but something has to give. I mean, we got ordinance, we have to live by them, we can't let somebody do one thing, and it's been way overdue, so.
Now, as far as my fence goes, I put the fence up and it didn't hold. So I put the metal around the top just to make sure they can bend it over and push it down. Because it ain't gonna stay. That thing's getting ripped out and I'm putting up a privacy fence. I only did that to keep my dogs.
That's about the other damn fence I ever seen. I'm just gonna say,
Hey,
I get more complaints on your fence than almost anything in town, that's
But
kind
our
of
dog,
horrible looking.
But my dogs stay in now.
Going up the cemetery and everything, and that old pin hanging there and everything. I think we got a fence ordinance, I don't know exactly how it is, but I sure wish you'd make it look better.
I don't know how.
And you made it look ugly, so you undo it or whatever you did.
I just knew by putting the metal on top that I knew they couldn't bend that over to be able to get out. So I was doing what I could to secure my dogs and keep them in here.
We'll talk amongst ourselves, maybe one day we'll have to do something, see if we can get you some help or do something, but something's gotta give, because we have to live within the ordinance.
Right.
And
I know.
sometimes we get lenient, but after so long, you're not the only problem, we got more. And at least we know you got the dogs, some of them, they don't claim them, but they got them. But
That's not right.
your 3 minutes is about 5 minutes ago.
Take responsibility for your animals, that's always been my key. I actually thought about putting a sign on my yard that says, hey, you, Felix, stop dumping your animals and taking responsibility for them.
Rose,
Sorry. But, you see my point?
Yep.
Anybody else? Motion to adjourn.
Hey, go get it.
We don't have to.
this is yours.
This was mine?
Mhm.
It's fine.
Set.
Okay, if there will not be no closed session tonight.
Correct.
Things have changed. Okay, motion to close will be in order.
I make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Doc, you got some?
Oh, I
Oh,
was just
congratulate Brenda.
Yeah.
And there, why we did a little bit before you, talked to her, but me and Ned had met with her. But you got anything you'd like to say, Brenda?
No, I'm looking forward to helping out in any way that I can.
And she, for people that don't know her, she got lots and lots of family around. She knows, she can to everybody one way or the other.
Yeah, one way or the other.
Mayor
One
Carl,
side or the other.
Mayor Carl, I do have a question. Is there anywhere that when we need to talk to one of our aldermen in our area, that we can contact and call them? Because secretaries.
Brenda's going to be over at the animal control. She's going to have to get her feet on the ground a little bit.
Yes, yes.
She'll work with her, and she's going to get with David, and try to work something out. We don't like to have to get tickets or anything else. but we have.
Like I said, Sunday we're gonna sit out there in the heat trying to find homes at Buckeyes, because, you know, farmers and stuff, so we figured we'd give that a try.
If you got a dog, you have a dog, that's one thing, but if you bring dogs in, just because you take care of them, because you feel sorry for them, now that ain't gonna be gonna tolerate.
No,
Now, if you wind up one that got pregnant, you wind up with, it bothers me, but I realize it takes time. But if you going out picking up strays and bringing them in, nobody finds them, we must put a stop to that person.
You can maybe go up to Tractor Supply, because they a lot of times have like, fundraisers for shelters for animals.
we might go up and ask Tractor Supply if they know something that's going on, maybe we can find homes.
Maybe,
for
you
pets.
know, that's just,
Okay, they might know something too.
Yeah.
I know they just do a vet thing, I don't know if they still do
right,
it.
what, that's,
If it's okay, on the website, I would like to have a contact page, list city officials, the alderman, the mayor, you know, all that, and their telephone numbers, and possibly emails, if that's,
Yeah, I had, for me, I created an email account, it's aldermanzen@gmail.com.
now, I can make emails for you, for all of you, I can make an email, it'll actually go to your regular email, but it'll be like, you know, like,
That's up to the alderman
Yeah,
myself.
yeah,
I
that's-
don't want nothing to do with it, I got more.
I can't do that if you're interested.
I don't want to be a part of it.
You guys, but I'm fine with that.
That's fine with me.
So, yeah,
That's up to them.
if April can,
And alderman.
if April can get me that information, email it to me, and then I'll make a page.
That's fine.
Okay,
And
Now, thank you.
Thank you very much.
We're up to date anyhow.
need a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Never had a poll yet, been 20 years in business.
Yeah.